I want to know that God uses flawed people because I consider myself a flawed person. I believe in forgiveness no matter when it happens, whether it happens as a beautiful redemptive arc or it has to happen later on.
Yeah, man.
Brought some barbecue back to K-Town.
How you like that barbecue?
It was real good.
Are you a Lexington man or are you a Eastern man? There's a place called Pretzels Meow down in Concord, man. You ought to go check out. It's a little adoption place for cats.
I know, but then I'd end up with more.
It's funny because KFC's a bigger chain than Bojangles. Because they got KFCs in Japan.
Yeah.
South Africa.
They're huge in Jamaica.
Did you ever go to Whataburger though? There's only like 8 or 9 in North Carolina.
Yeah.
All around here.
Dale Jr. was talking on his podcast about remembering going to that one with his dad.
That's number 1 too. Because if you're not number 1,
you're last. I would argue around here, if you're not number 1, you're number 3. What you have here, I have on like a shelf.
Yeah.
Welcome to the apocalypse state.
I want to go to the Northeast, man. I want to be able to see some of that stuff, like the rocks on the water. I'd like to see that, like, or whatever. That's what I always envisioned Northeast as, was the rocks and the rock lobsters. You ever gone swimming in the wintertime?
In the spring, we'll do unskim competition. Basically, you dig out a pool in the snow. This is, I think, 80 feet long or whatever. Fill it up with water. And you come skiing down the hill. And if you get enough speed, you can skim across the water on your skis. It's people dress up in costumes.
Snow, man. It's the way of the future.
It's the way of the now.
I lift you up. You look like you could be a magician. Ah! See my race car out there?
Your Nissan?
Come on. Yeah, pick up that first baseman's glove.
Yeah, this is the ball. This is the ball that went through you.
I about caught that ball.
You never did break your hand.
That was stupid. Yeah, it's almost that time though. Cannonballers, baby.
I love the Cannonballs. I've always loved minor league baseball. I think everybody likes the Cannonballs. Who doesn't like the Cannonballers? Yeah. I think it brings Kannapolis together.
What kind of person would you be not to like a hometown baseball team?
Totally.
You got a team, man.
And you go to that stadium, you see all kinds of people. You know?
Yeah.
And I love those Hispanic Heritage Days. It actually says on the jersey, it's Ajalotes.
Baseball's for the future. It's what everybody's going to be doing whenever the robots break apart and then they can't hurt us anymore. America's favorite pastime. Sunflower seeds and Cracker Jacks and popcorn and hot dogs. Well, that's what I like about it. Hear that?
We'll just do the entire interview in our radio voice. You're like my oldest Annapolis friend.
I'm not the typical Cannapolinian.
What do we actually call ourselves here? I like Cannapolitans, I think.
It almost sounds like Neapolitan.
You should make Neapolitan ice cream. I think Todd could sell a tri-flavored gelato called Cannapolitan.
And then change the colors maybe though, like green, ale brown.
Okay, red for the ballers.
Well, Dale Earnhardt, bright black.
Moving to Kannapolis, I reflect on this when I'm at the Big Dale statue. Growing up, watching racing, but not being around here. To me, the person who died in that crash was the race car driver. It was the celebrity, the number 3, that everybody knew who Dale was. But when I came here, especially when I go and look at the statue and the bricks and the other stuff that's in that little plaza, that's when I think about that this was really a guy that people knew. This wasn't just a race car. Like he was an actual guy who lived here and knew people, and it makes it more human, more personal.
You know, my nana went to church with Dale Earnhardt's mom. What do you think about the Apocalypse Stage?
Apocalypse Stage, the event, the October 2026 event.
It's Goodyear Arts down at Camp North End.
I love Camp North End.
Camp North End, the Apocalypse Stage.
Apocalypse Stage, kind of what's going on in your brain come to life, which I think is cool. You are somebody who connects with a lot of different type of people, all kinds of different people with different skill sets and different styles kind of coming together to create something. A lot of diversity around here. I go to one of these open mic nights. First of all, it's not all music. I'm not used to that. Where I'm from, you go to an open mic night, it's music. 99% music. Here, it's been really interesting to see comedy, spoken word, and art forms of certain types, and music, but then the genres of music are all over the place. One thing that I find exhausting is self-promoting. It feels kind of unnatural. You're like, look at me, look at this, look what I'm going to be doing here. So that you see my next post about where I'm playing this weekend, I need to make sure I'm posting 3 more times during the week so that I'm in your algorithm. And so it's all me, and that gets exhausting. You need to have a little bit of a sense of, I'm good enough to do this. But then the problem is sometimes you can't turn it off. You can't stop singing your own praises. And it is nice to do some music where you're finding some meaning beyond. I mean, I definitely feel that way playing in church. I mean, and it's a good opportunity for me to try to make it not about me. Yeah. And that's a challenge.
Potato wedge?
No, I think where'd that even come from?
This is called a bucket.
It's really just potato wedges? Mm-hmm. How long will this last you?
3 more days. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.